Listen, the black church is dangerous for the black woman. The black church is dangerous for women. Okay? And when I say black, I think I need to define some terms first. I don't mean black as far as skin color. I'm talking about black as far as ideology. Black in you woke, because that's what blackness really is. Blackness really ain't about skin color. Blackness is a way you think. It's a how you behave. That's what being black, that's what that really is. So churches that promote that, and they typically blame everything on racism, you're a danger to black women. Let me tell you about something that just happened to me. I am going through perimenopause. Now I know most of my followers are men, so y'all might not think that this has anything to do with you. Oh, your wives, your girlfriends, your mothers, your daughters, you need to hear this. For the last 2 days, I have suffered extreme mental anguish, just depression basically. And I thank God I knew that it was my hormones, and that I knew that it wasn't something that was happening within me. But a lot of women do not know that this is their hormones. So I call a close family member, and the conversation quickly devolves into, oh, they don't really do research on black women though like that. And I'm like, what do you mean? Of course they do. These are not issues that are affected by race. This is how a woman's body functions. Are you trying to tell me that my ovaries function different than a white woman's? Are you trying to tell me that my body, when a woman starts to lose estrogen and starts to, go through the change, that process is different because we're black? I know you're not trying to tell me that. I know you don't believe that. So why are you saying that? Why are you making this about race? And so I push back like, this has nothing to do about race. And then of course they, were trying to tell me that, the black mortality rate, it's lower. It's high. I'm sorry, it's high. So therefore what, racism? And I said that is the most ridiculous thing that I have ever heard.
We're praying steadfastly because what we are seeing is racism rearing its head again. With this measure that has just taken place, black baby infant mortality is going to rise by 30%.
That because black women are not surviving birth, giving birth like other races, that automatically means the default answer is racism? Have you lost your mind? You're putting women at risk. This is a life and death situation. Most women commit suicide between 45 and 55 years old. Menopause. I am not, and see, I'm early menopause. So me hoping to even have a conversation with an older woman, she should be helping me through this process. Not talking about racism, but the church is where most of these women get their answers. And everything in church nowadays is blamed on race. Everything. To the point where you're not looking at your obesity, you're not looking at your abortions, you're not looking at just your overall health, your family history. You're blaming white people that don't have anything to do with your family bloodline. If you are black or brown, what does a white person have to do with your internal organs? This is crazy. Women are suffering, particularly black women, because nobody is telling them that it's you. It's you're overweight, you're having too many abortions, your uterus is weak, your family lifestyle makes you more stressed out, you're not getting married, so you have to deal with the life stresses by yourself. You're going to have a very hard time during menopause, throughout your entire life, not just the menopause, but throughout your entire life. But the church is telling these women it's white people. This has pissed me off to a level I have not, because what I've been going through for these last couple of days, had it not been for the grace of God, I might be in somebody's newspaper. This is a serious matter. I had no idea. This is not talked about. People are not talking about openly how this change of life, how it really changes your life. And if you're a woman and you're listening to this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And so as a black person, black as in, because I'm not black, I don't do black culture. So as a woman, that has high levels of melanin, let me say it like that. When you start to look at your peers and all they're screaming is it's racism, who's going to research when you have already decided what the solution is? Just less racism. Then that'll fix women's health. Have you lost your mind? You are literally putting people at risk of dying because you're going to blame everything on racism. This is unacceptable. And at the end of the day, honestly, women, the onus is on you. You should never put your life in the hands of some nameless, faceless white person. Are you going to wait for them to do the study because supposedly this is racism? Or are you going to use the tools that's already out there and get some help for yourself? If you got energy to protest and riot and loot and do all of this stuff, you should be paying attention to your health, getting yourself in shape, making sure you are eating properly, making sure your mental health is good. This ain't got nothing to do with white folks. This is about you. And if you, God forbid, you are on your deathbed, and I pray to God that the Holy Spirit is there with you. Hopefully you know Christ. And your doctor, what white person are you going to blame for your choices? You not taking accountability for your being overweight, your sexual health, your end of life here. You not taking these things seriously and marching around here and claiming that you've already solved the problem and it's racism, is going to put you in an early grave. Or at the very least, have a miserable second half of your life. Yes. There are solutions out here for all women. But black people aren't even looking into the solution because the problem that they keep pointing you to is racism. They don't have a pill. The doctors aren't, nobody's doing that research because it doesn't exist. It's not happening. Your body functions a certain way. If you are a human being and a woman, your body functions a certain way. And it's different from a man. Ladies, let me tell you something. The consequences could be fatal if you blame everything on race when it comes to your health. If you are looking at your health through the lens of race, you might not make it because it has nothing to do with that. And the sooner you can get that through your head, the healthier you will be to be around for your grandchildren, for your husband, for your children, for yourself. This thing is serious. Stop blaming everything on race. Take a minute. Think about your future. Do some real research. Start looking into what is wrong with you. Why are you overweight? What do you need to do to help yourself so you can live long enough, so you can be healthy for yourself and your family?